Hello there, and welcome to another episode of our Final Fantasy XVI Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So, today's episode we're going to be doing some more side quests and Notorious marks. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. But before we get into that, there's a few things we can collect. Well, there's one thing we can collect now. Our renown level went up, so we have a reward with Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir.
Patron's Whisper, that's what it's called. And it's a really interesting one. I really want to know what this High Cleric's medallion is. But anyway, the fire in our hearts, a light from the heavens. The goddess Grieger teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we are to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw, a humble servant. Okay, so what is this High Cleric's medallion?
Here you are.
Got a little ways to go to unlock some more,
All
but
done?
let us see. I'm assuming it's just increases potency of high potions. Oh. Interesting. So you can either take potions or high potions. By 25%. Let's go ahead and equip that for now. That'll eventually be switched out for something later, but... So, like, how much does a high potion... Does 48% of max HP, so pretty much 50. So that takes us up to just under 3/4 of our health. And that's dropped back down pretty significantly, but that's okay. We have a lot of them now, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a difference. Okay. Okay, cool. So, before we walk into a quest, into one of the 4 we'll be doing today, I need to refresh on where... I need a refresher of where our Notorious mark is. Famare Delmechia. Now, where is that? I know it's in this area, they say, you know. Famare Delmechia. I would assume it's not out here, or we wouldn't have access to it. It could be out in this little section here. Because I can't, you can't travel there. So I think that's maybe. There's also the northern desert, but I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and travel to here. Get to the Get cart, but we are going to travel down to these 2 areas just to see if that is where we need to go. And if we can't find it quick enough, I'll just look it up. I'll just look up where it is. But I'd rather try to find it, you know. Seeing so that's just part of what we do. I will say though, like once we get things done, once we get things sorted in this episode, like I said, we have 4 side quests to do and 1 Notorious mark to grab. That does leave a couple of other side quests to pick up, but they're all locked behind story progression. So we'll have to wait for those. And honestly, I do not mind fighting the mobs now, just because there's a lot of experience to gain. Okay, so okay, right, I forgot that. We can't go this direction to get there. We'll have to go back down this way in the southern Velcroy Desert to get here. Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and head towards the get cart side quest. I forgot. It's a bridge that leads you over the area. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Alright. Side quest time.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I don't trust
I
that.
take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I'd say you're full of it. I'm just saying. This is so... You know, the voice acting is so much like... Clearly these guys are on the take. They have to be, right? Right?
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Yeah, these...
Yeah, lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I do not trust these people. They sound shifty and shady. And I know that could be a false lead, but still.
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Thank you.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Yeah, I remember when we first went through the section, there were bandits that jump you. Okay, 'cause yeah, I remember seeing this cart originally.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job. You
Yep.
say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
Yeah, okay.
Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
Just for a second, if you're wondering like what just happened, like why there's no fight, it's because when you first go through this area, when you're heading towards Bocklad, if you don't pick up that quest, you are still grabbed by, you're still attacked by a band of bandits. And at the time I was like, this is a lot of bandits for a single encounter like this. So this makes a whole lot of sense. There are a lot of them, and it ends off with I don't remember if it's one or two guys that have a stagger bar. It's a decent fight, and I think I took more damage than I should have. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, well, that makes so there you go. There was indeed a bandit fight. There should have been people we were fighting, but we've already taken care of them.
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, I genuinely do not trust these people. Huh. I wonder if that is a setup quest. Like there's going to be more in line with them. I would assume there's going to be more in line with that quest. So that'll be interesting at least. All right, we have 3 more quests to do. We're going to go ahead and I guess take care of Onward to Discovery since it's the closest one to the Bucklid Obelisk.
What's happened? Guards at the gate. You're right, old man.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
This better not be an escort. This better not be an escort quest. I hate those. I'm pretty sure not, but well, because I haven't seen that yet in this game. So, I mean, we're gonna do it anyway.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to Discovery. Quickly. There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Mm-hmm.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
We'll go ahead and pick that one up later. Might as well just keep it to, one at a time.
For a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the week.
When are they gonna let us through?
Keep it to one at a time so we don't confuse quest lines and stuff like that. Oh no!
Why am I not surprised?
You'll have no real coin if you know what's good for you.
Stay down!
Oh, that was guttural. Ugh, that was weird.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, Feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Oh. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought that might be it.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
I mean, like I said, I kind of expected that to be it. But, cool. Okay, yeah, those are flyers. I was like, what are those? Helldiver, that's what it says. Oh, hello. Now let's go ahead and fight it.
Let's try.
There we go. Jeez. What the heck? Oh, we got too far away. Oh, that's dumb. They're like, oh, you got too far away. Like, come on, really? That's fine. I'm not going to take the time to fight it again. Am I going the right way? No, no, I'm not. This may be a potion? I'm not sure. I don't have all of them memorized. Nope, steel. Steel silk. Of course. Hello, goblins.
Not again. All right then.
Now I want this one. So is that how it's always going to be? We're going to get to an area and it's like, hey, save the guy. That's what it looks like, at least. And then he gives us a history lesson.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
I'm assuming there'll probably be one more. This will be the last location, I assume. It's going to be a harder, probably a little bit of a harder fight, too. Would be my assumption. Oh yeah, I kind of figured we'd end up here at some point, because I remember thinking like, this is interesting. Full fallen ruins. Oh, look what we have.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble
Oh,
this
hello.
time.
Oh, come on. Really? Whew. That wasn't difficult per se, but a lot of things could have been done better there. Oh, and if any of you heard a dog bark, that's someone was at my door. Sorry about that. But anyway.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
That sounds about right, if I'm being honest.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
We'll take it, whatever it is. Oh, okay. A reduction to the cooldown time, not too bad. We don't use upheaval, though it has a really good synergy for Wicked Wheel, with Wicked Wheel. So that's that. Our next one, right over here.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Oh yeah, no, we'll definitely take this on.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
With a title like Live and Let Live, he might be part of the thieves.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
I don't know.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it. There was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Bucket off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Fair enough. Oh, is this one might be where we finally get to go to this location. I figured we would eventually, but I just wasn't sure. Wrong one.
finished.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I was right. We get to go here.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
I wouldn't think so, but you never know. Oh, actual goblins.
I think we found our thieves.
Okay.
They don't look happy to see me. Nice try.
That was easy. Oh, he's only enemy bested. Okay, interesting. We got nothing out of that.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
They always are.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Interesting. Not what I expected at all, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and just fast travel over here. Yeah, that was not what I was expecting.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
All right. What did we get? Yeah, not much, but we'll take it. Alright, our last one is over here. This is our last side quest to do.
Who needs a porter when there's no...
Do you have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Should be easy. Why not?
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bullock, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Like I said, easy enough. Let's see though. That's not helpful. So we got one in that area, up there, and there. Like you said, should be... That's helpful. Should be easy enough. That kind of makes sense. We had several quests that were all a lot of action, or a little bit of action and stuff like that. Makes sense to have one that's just kind of slow, like this.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
And I guess that's kind of cool. We get a little bit of information about them as well.
Need to Porto when there's no...
About, like, stuff kind of going on. Let's go ahead and grab...
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Is it this one? Yeah.
You've a discerning eye.
No reason to be
Please.
less than what we have.
Pace it through.
Or less than what we need.
Are you Milan, the butcher? That's me. What can I do for you? The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bocklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Bocklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. Before the flies get at it.
I'm sorry, but at those prices...
You've raised the price. Again.
I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Maybe he will.
I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears are...
Please. A piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Bocklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
That was nice. A nice little aside, I think. To show that when everything seems like at its lowest, that you can always make it better with some friends. I like that. Alright everybody, well I do believe that is the last side quest. Now the last thing I want to do, I mean yes there's one over here. Oh yeah, like I said there's one over here, but we won't be doing that for now. We have a Notorious mark to do. I have absolutely no idea where it's going to be. We're going to check this area first. This area over here. We're going to check that first, and if it's not there, if it doesn't show up, I'll take a moment, see if I can look it up. Oh. That's right, this place was raided by bandits. That's what they said. Okay, let's see. Straight ahead.
Come on.
Faster!
Kind of want to avoid fights at the moment. It's another, like, Drake. I have to go this way. Nope, don't want to fight, don't want to fight, not right now. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction, okay. Alright, let's...
You deserve a rest.
That'll do. Alright. It might be this way, it might not, I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna check. Draco's deep. Doesn't look like it, but there's another area off to the side. I feel like this is something else, just saying. Like this might be a location to get... Like I said, I'm not entirely sure this is the right area, but you never know. You know what? Hold on just 1 second. So, I don't know if I'm stupid or just blind. It's right down here. It's in this area. I'm gonna say blind, because I have to be, right? It's right. It is quite literally right down here. This is the location. Okay, because I did a little searching. There's a lot going on in this area. Pretty sure there's eventually an S-ranked enemy, like up in this area, probably. So we're going to ignore. We're going to ignore this area for now. I hate doing that, especially since we just got in here, but there's really no reason to explore it if there's nothing to glean from it. You know what I mean?
Fucking thieving.
Jeez.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
We'll be seeing a lot more of this.
My finest.
Probably in the next episode, actually. I'll be coming back. We'll be coming into here because we have one of our 3 objectives is in here, so we'll be heading back in that direction soon. Wrong button.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You know what?
You deserve a rest.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure I'm going the right way. Like I said, this should be the last thing we have to do. It is a Notorious mark. After this, we'll head back to the hideaway, because we should have unlocked, like, the next rewards for the Patron's Whisper. So it should be, yep, right over here. It's one of those like lightning panthers. No, thank you. And there he is.
Be safe.
All right. Game faces, people.
Not the god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets. Let's have some fun!
Okay, sure. Come on. That was really bad. Shit, that was...
Let's have some fun.
Oh, get out, get out, get out. Man. That wasn't a terrible fight, all things considered, but not a terribly easy one, but not too bad. Got some more scarletite, nice.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Yeah, that is true when you think about it. But I think that will do it. So, that is everything. Like I said, we can't take on that one. The two in here are also locked behind our main objectives. So, that'll probably do it. Let's head back to the hideaway, pick up, see what potential spoils we may have. I'll probably restock my potions and stuff in between episodes. But yeah, I'll wrap it up. Anything over here? No, but it should tell us... We should have gotten high enough to unlock the next ones. Oh, it's 850, excuse me. Or 10 off. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But anyway, like I said, I do believe that this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for when new content is posted. And do not forget to let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comment section down below. Like I was saying, in the next episode, we're going to get back to the main storyline. I haven't decided which of the three we're going to start with. We might go to Dalamil, since we were just there. And yeah, we might go there first. But like I said, that'll be in the next episode. So, lost my train of thought. Kind of threw that in there. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.